Well, hello everybody. M Sarge 510 here. Just finishing my first day, day one of my managed quarantine, coming back into New Zealand. Had people asking me what it's like to go through the process of coming back into the country with the quarantine and all the things in place. So thought I would just start a little video diary and do some short videos, put them on my YouTube channel, and just let you know what my experience has been. So left Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on Saturday night in the evening, about 8:20 in the evening, 8:10 in the evening. Flew to Dubai, had an 8-hour layover in Dubai. Dubai was remarkably busy. I mean, it was basically like business as usual there. I saw lots of cleaning, everyone was wearing face masks. And so, yeah, in terms of social distancing in Dubai and Riyadh airports, it's kind of hard in a busy airport to keep people apart because everybody's walking around. So you got to kind of just pick your way through the crowd and weave and duck and dive, get away from people as much as you can. But everyone was wearing masks, and I saw lots of cleaning staff, going around cleaning things, which is really good. So no problems there. Caught my flight to Auckland out of Dubai, and it was the 777-300ER, which normally would have been the A380, which nonstop from Dubai to Auckland. They're not running those right now. They're running the 777s, so that meant we stopped at Kuala Lumpur. So a 7.5-hour flight to Kuala Lumpur. Wouldn't let you off the plane. You had to stay on for obvious reasons. So you just sat in the plane for an hour and a half while they refueled and came out and cleaned the plane and restocked it and stuff. And then a 9.5-hour flight from Kuala Lumpur to Auckland. The flight itself, I flew with Emirates, and I have to say both flights from Dubai to Kuala Lumpur and Kuala Lumpur to Auckland were very empty. Not a lot of people on the flights. Obviously, they're trying to space it out. Plane seemed very clean. They had measures in place. The flight crew were wearing PPE with face shields and everything. The food was all like pre-packaged in sealed little units, so that when they delivered it was hot and everything. They heated everything up, but you took the lid off yourself and everything. So that was good. Food was good as usual with Emirates, and it was a very comfy flight. No problems with the flight. Arriving in Auckland was surreal because I haven't been back to New Zealand for almost 9 months. And landing in Auckland Airport, Auckland International, I've never seen it so empty. When we got off the plane, as soon as you stepped off the plane, it was a controlled exit from the plane as well. They had some selected names of people that they told to get off the plane first. Everybody else wait. So obviously they had a managed process in place, which was good. Got off the plane. The second you stepped off the plane, went down the gangway, there were airport staff and Ministry of Health staff and police there to facilitate and oversee, make sure nobody tried to escape and duck and dive and get out of going to quarantine. But it was really good. Everybody was professional. It was well managed. Very straightforward and streamlined. You basically just went through the normal process of customs and immigration, with social distancing enforced, 2 meters, and they had dots on the ground, and they made everybody, and they were overseeing it, supervising it, make sure everybody stuck to their spaces. Clear that, collect your luggage, and then straight up through the like MAF biosecurity screening, and then you walked out of there, and they had it all cordoned off, and you literally went through. They had some snacks and water that they gave you. We were told on the plane that we were going to be sent to Rotorua. We wouldn't be staying in Auckland, so a 2-hour bus ride south of Auckland to Rotorua, to a hotel here. Straight onto the bus. They loaded your luggage. They had military personnel, Army, there as well, and they just did everything. Boom, boom, boom. Handled. You're on the bus. Splash out on the bus, and off you go. Arrived here late yesterday afternoon, about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening. In Rotorua at the Ridges Hotel in Rotorua. Very nice hotel. I'd say, I don't know what its official rating is. I'd give it based on look of the room and stuff. I'd give it a 3-star. But it's nice. I've got a big room, really big room. I can walk around in space. There's an outside just down the hallway from me. I'm on the ground floor. There's a big car park that's all double fenced off. That's an exercise area. You can go out and walk around and get some fresh air and stuff, which is good, but it's very well supervised. They check you in and out of the building when you go out there. There's Army security and private security here. So they only let a couple people off the bus at a time to process in. You went through a pretty thorough health screening when you arrive. They took your temperature, asked you lots of questions, got lots of information from you. After you got your room key, and then you were put in to your room, and you're given little menu packs that you fill out the day before for your next day's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Good selections. I mean, it's like for breakfast, there's just the basic good old scrambled eggs, hash browns, and bacon, or you can have a revitalized salad, They have a vegan option, vegan vegetarian option. For healthy stuff, and then like fruit for a snack, and then lunch, spaghetti bolognese or a chef's summer panzanella, vegan option again. You can choose from soft drinks, water, juice, and then dinner, like this is for tomorrow's menu: Moroccan chicken tagine, couscous and pea, or Moroccan vegetable tagine, which is without the meat, vegan version. So the food's been good. I mean, like I said, I got here yesterday afternoon. I had dinner last night, and then I've had 3 meals today. They're all good. They're fine. Absolutely fine. You won't go hungry. There's adequate amount of food there. In fact, I didn't finish all my lunch or all my dinner, so it's in the fridge. But yes, the staff have been wonderful. They've been really helpful, and hasn't been any problems. It's just a case of doing the time, making sure you're COVID free. With Emirates, we had to have a COVID test before we got on the flight. So within 96 hours of boarding, I had to go get a COVID test, and that had to be negative, a PCR swab one. That had to be negative prior to boarding your flight, and that was checked at check-in when you checked in there at the counter. You had to show the original certificate. So don't have the app on you can have the app on your phone, but they won't accept photos on your phone. They won't accept a copy. It's got to be the original PCR result from the laboratory or wherever you got the test done, the stamp with their stamp on it, the original document. They want to see that. So there's a trap for young players there. Don't go there with just a photo on your phone. They won't accept it. That's if you're flying with Emirates. But yeah, the staff here at Ridges and the Ministry of Defense Army guys and gals have been wonderful. No problems. Real friendly. Real helpful. Obviously it's a very interesting situation that we all find ourselves in, but the fact of it's a small price to pay for being able to leave here and being cleared of not having COVID coming into the country, and being able to get out there and have a normal life again with my family. We're down south in South Island. So yeah, looking forward to getting out. Day 3, we get our first COVID test here. They'll give us a COVID test on day 3, a nasal swab, which I've had one of those before, and that's not very comfortable, but it's over quick, so that's good. Goes quite up, feels like it's tickling your brain. And then on day 11 or 12, we get a second one. And providing that's all clear and there's no problems, then at the end of 14 days, so they count the time. For us, they counted when we actually landed in Auckland, so our flight arrived at 12:05. That's when they start the clock. So at 12:05 on the 19th, just afternoon on the 19th, I should be good to go, providing no issues. And they'll take me back to the airport up to Auckland, and I'll hop on my flight home the rest of the way, finish the journey. So it's been good. So there you have it. There's a short little video diary of my experience so far. I'll probably do these every couple of days or something, just put something out there. If you get any questions, I'll post this on my YouTube channel, and probably in my it may not go in my Discord, might be too big, but I'll definitely put it on my MSarge510 YouTube channel, aka Buzzard Cry, where I have all my music videos. Feel free to check it out and leave some comments or ask questions. And if you've got questions, feel free to pop in there. I'll do my best to answer them. But so far, it's been a reasonably positive experience, and given the circumstances we find ourselves in. So, yeah, 2 thumbs up. Well done, team. Have a great day. We'll catch you again. I'll be streaming music soon in a couple of weeks. Take care. See you later.